Phubbing. The practice of ignoring one's companion or companions or order to pay attention to one's phone or other mobile device. Oxford English Dictionary. Is that even a word? It is indeed a word, as evidenced by Oxford's inclusion of phubbing in their dictionary. Apparently, phubbing is an interjoining of the words phone and snubbing. Clever. And in all likelihood, you've been phubbed before. Annoying, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And you've probably reciprocated said phubbing. Booyah. Who's the phubber, now? Sorry. Anyways. Wanna know what's crazier than the word phubbing existing in the Oxford English Dictionary? Ask and you shall receive. The act of phubbing, for an actual academic study published by Baylor University's School of Business, is an epidemic. An epidemic? Yeah. An epidemic, as in a widespread occurrence of an infectious disease in a community at a particular time. What an honor. Phubbing joins the other notorious go-getters, like influenza, obesity, and the plague. Contributing to this dubious title is the fact that almost everyone with a smartphone is guilty. Speaking of which, this writer has 6 random notifications to catch up with. Be right back, okay? Here's the thing. Smartphones have infiltrated society, and usage continues to become more widespread. Institutions of every stripe, public and private, for profit and non-profit, are now in the digital age. Of course, this means that phones are everywhere in the workplace. Thought your personal time was off limits? Want to pay more attention to your personal life? That's a nice story. Here's your company phone with Outlook installed. Gotta be there for the customer, right? Well, then there's, our relationships. Here's the thing, relationship version. None of us wake up to the thought of I'm going to ignore my friends and loved ones in favor of this 5-inch screen, or my phone is the most precious thing in my life. As mentioned, technology has permeated society, changing how we work, play, eat and even sleep. We're adamant about not having enough free time, only to burn much of it tapping away on some stupid screen. Here's an experiment. The next time you go to a semi-nice restaurant, stop and take a look around. There's about a 90% chance you will see a couple all but ignoring each other in favor of their phone. That whole epidemic thing starting to make sense yet? Signs of phubbing. So, have you been phubbed? Here are 5 signs and behaviors. 1. Your partner stares at their phone while you're talking. Not only is this extremely rude, but it's also disrespectful to your relationship. While your partner may not hang on to and absorb every word you speak, it's common courtesy, not to mention commonsensical, to put the phone away when you're talking. 2. Your partner busts out their phone, everywhere. Whether you're out on a date, among your friends, or spending time with your family, if your partner uses their phone while others are speaking, they're phubbing you. Being in the presence of others doesn't negate the fact that they're prioritizing their device over you and yours. 3. Your partner always keeps their phone in sight, even when you're present. Have you ever placed a treat in front of a puppy and asked them to stay? If you have, you can tell by their expression that the restraint needed is almost unbearable. Hate to compare a man's best friend with an actual man, but that's precisely how some of us act with our phones. Oh, and this is definitely phubbing. 4. Your partner always has their phone in hand. Looking at you, texters and tweeters. Just because you're not talking with your mother doesn't mean you're not phubbing. Here's an idea, use the hand that has your phone in a death grip to hold your partner's hand, minus the death grip. 5. Your partner uses their phone in bed. This is a common problem in romantic relationships. Using the phone in bed, the most intimate of places, is a big no-no. And, in case you were wondering, you don't cancel each other out if you're both tapping away. Besides the conflict and frustration that often surface in relationships, using the cell phone in bed is counterproductive to sleep quality. The blue light emitted from mobile devices interferes with the natural production of melatonin, which helps us doze off. A few suggestions. Listen, almost all of us are guilty of being the phubbee, and the phubber. We could all use a bit of advice in this arena, so here you go. Keep your phone, including your work phone, out of arm's reach. Doing this at night is especially effective, as you're less likely to want to go and get it. When going out, bring your phone only if absolutely necessary. Before you grab your mobile companion, stop and think, do I really need it where I'm going? If so, why? Do not use your phone in bed. It's a terrible habit for reasons already mentioned. When able, turn off your phone, especially if you're out on a date or spending time with others. As the phone cannot vibrate or beep, you're less likely to reach for it.